2024 keeps rolling out so many huge titles that it can be hard to keep track of them all. Well, if that's the case, then have no fear, because here to put the rest to shame is the top 10 idle games of 2024. Feel free to download any you find interesting using my special download link in the description. But first, let's give the stage to some honorable mentions. ICEP's Idle Particle Simulator is, I guess it's exactly what it sounds like. You have little particles that you can invest time and resources into to make those particles bigger and shinier. This is more of a zen game than our usual hero collector, so for now it gets a comfortable slot in the honorable mentions. The next one might be a bit more of a somber send-off. Remember Mad Tail Idle RPG? Well, it's officially shutting down services. Yep, all those videos will be taken down soon, like so many other games before it. It's really a shame because there was so much potential here, but the devs made their choice. Rest in peace, Mad Tail. Now let's get on with the list. Arial Legends Dragon Hunt is one of the newest idle RPGs on the list, but it's pretty sick. The graphics are cutting edge and it really manages to stand out in a sea of gacha waifu games with its outstanding character design. If you like a dash of difficulty in your idle games, then Arial Legends is sure to satiate your hunger. The game's very fresh on the Play Store, so if you're looking for a modern mobile game, then give Arial Legends a download. Monster Never Cries sets itself apart from the crowd with a more edgy 2D approach. If you're interested in stylized gameplay, then maybe this will pique your interest. I've only just begun personally, but from what I've seen so far, there appears to be much heart and soul poured into this experience. You can tell the makers have a lot of love for their game, and I'm excited to see what kind of updates they roll out in the future. Summon Dragons 2 is still criminally underrated, and I for one won't stand for it. I've never been more satisfied with my progression in any game ever. Summon Dragons 2, of course being the sequel to Summon Dragons, means that they've had lots of time to optimize the game's functions. They even often share some of the dragons with their other games, because when the artists go that hard in the studio, you can't just showcase their work once. Do yourself a favor, check this one out. You won't regret it. Panilla Saga stands the test of time. From over a year ago to this very day, the game's still bustling with activity and frequent updates. If you are keen on the gacha waifu theme, then there's a lot here for you. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't also have its fair share of more badass heroes. In general, Panilla Saga does everything extremely well. The several different art types make way for a variety of gameplay, including a whole gacha life sim. Yep, no matter what kind of gamer you are, there's a little something here for everyone. Omni Heroes takes every aspect of the modern idle RPG to the extreme. You like team building? Well, there's double-digit faction bonuses and endless theory crafting to be done. You like the relationship system of some of those waifu gacha games? It's here. There's many other idle games like Omni Heroes, but not a single other one does it like them. If you're the type of mobile gamer that finds yourself bored easily, try out Omni Heroes. It won't disappoint. Infinite Magicraid is the king of combat. No other game on this list has a fighting system like this. If traditional turn-based fights like Final Fantasy and Summoner's War are more your style, then look no further, because Infinite Magicraid is for you. Turn-based combat makes for a very different gameplay experience. Every boss kill feels deliberate and satisfying instead of like you passed an invisible power ceiling. Every character you build is that much more personal to you, and you can expect many months of engaging gameplay here. Mythic Heroes may not be the newest idle game, but it's certainly one of the best. If minigames are your forte, then maybe you should try it. Even the basic resource collecting function is expanded into an elaborate astrolabe system. But just because they took a unique approach to many systems doesn't mean that it's complicated or gatekept behind paywalls. If you're new to idle games, or maybe you want something that's easy to pick up, then it may be worth looking at. Idle Heroes is the oldest entry on this list. You can't just have a list of the best idle games without mentioning it. I guess you could say Idle Heroes sort of blazed the trail for every other game on this list. They were just getting their feet wet in the mobile gaming industry, but I doubt they expected to pioneer almost every major aspect of the modern mobile game. Idle rewards, insanely high damage, big flashy numbers all over the screen, Idle Heroes did it first. Basically, any and all intricacies of the idle genre were created here. An oldie but goodie. AFK Journey is another new title, but the innovation just doesn't stop. They'll take what you think you know and flip it on its head. No strictly auto-battling for you, cause in AFK Journey you'll need to help your characters move around the battlefield manually to help avoid dangerous raid mechanics and progress efficiently. If you like exploration, then the free roam campaign missions are perfect for you. AFK Journey isn't just another idle game, it's likely a top contender for future #1 slots. After all, Markiplier doesn't get sponsored by just anybody. Honkai Star Rail is taking it to a whole new level. Let's get real here. Sometimes these games can forget that they're RPGs. Mindlessly slogging through daily quests and incremental power creep isn't for everybody. But regardless of the blueprints laid before them, Honkai Star Rail set off on a new path to make their own idle adventure, to make mobile gaming great again, and they're doing not too bad. With over 10 million downloads under their belt already, it's no exaggeration to say this is one of the biggest games in idle gaming history. If you're a one game only kind of person, then Honkai Star Rail is one size fits all. I won't spoil too much if you haven't played it yet, and if you haven't, then what are you even doing here? Download it and see for yourself. There's a good reason that Honkai Star Rail is the #1 idle game of 2024. And those were the top 10 idle games of the year. Time is still ticking forward, so who knows where these games will be in the future. If there's another game you think should have been on the list instead, make sure to let me know why in a comment. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, but other than that, y'all, that's gonna do it for me today, and I'll see y'all later, bye.